course you know what this is. It's the brand new 2015 Ford Mustang, and there are three flavors that the car will come in. There's this EcoBoost, and of course there's a GT, the one with the 5 liters and 435 horsepower. And I had the chance to chat with one of the engineers in charge of that car. We like to call this segment Everything You Ever Wanted to Know, and that is coming up next. As soon as you check out our new sponsor, American Muscle, they'll have all sorts of aftermarket parts for this when it hits the dealership. All right, Tom, we're standing by the brand new 2015 5-liter Mustang, and we like to call this segment Everything You Ever Wanted to Know, or almost everything you ever wanted to know. So let's start with the engine. Is it a carryover or have you improved it?
Oh, we've improved it. We have 3 engines now, and on the 5-liter, which is the top of the house, we've improved it. We took a lot what we learned from the Boss. So kind of improved breathing, bigger valves, actually stronger springs, and it moves us up to 435 horsepower or 400 foot-pounds of torque. So definitely improved it.
New for 2015 is an EcoBoost Mustang that puts out 310 horsepower and 320 pound-foot of torque. Now, the last time that there was a 4-cylinder in a Mustang was way back in the 80s, and as we recall, that car didn't have a lot of balls. One more time, hard. And how about let's start at the front. How about the chassis? How has that improved? I know you redid the rear suspension, but you also had to redo the front suspension.
Yeah, so basically on the front end, we ended up with a perimeter subframe double ball joint McPherson strut system, and we actually needed to go to that to match what's in the rear, which is a brand new integral link IRS system. So working together, those things have done a lot to the car, but one of the main things it's done is it's improved our ride quality while still actually having awesome steering and handling. So they're working together to give us everything we want in a Mustang and sort of more. And it also kind of allowed us to upsize the brakes. So we have bigger brakes on all 4 corners all the way around.
Now the downside of that, of course, is a little bit more weight, right?
Well, there is some weight added. We think we added weight in the right places, and that the car overall hits what we wanted it to do, all the targets. So, I mean, but sure, an IRS does weigh more. We have double the number of airbags. That weighs a little more. Bigger brakes, they do weigh more, but all of it is better performance. It's better ride, it's better steering, it's better handling, it's better braking. So, and the safest Mustang ever. So, do we think it's the right balance? Absolutely.
Let's open up the door. Let's check out the inside.
Yeah, sure.
Now perhaps the biggest difference between the old outgoing Mustang and the new one is the style. I mean, there's a much nicer, much neater pinched rear end. You still have this, well, let's call it a shark-like front fascia. And of course, you've got those classic Mustang proportions, the long hood, the fastback. It all works. Do I love it? Heck yeah, I love it. I think they did a great job in keeping the car current and yet harkening back to the 50 years of Mustang history. So you still have that kind of double binnacle look, right, which is classic Mustang.
Yep. When you look in here, you see it kind of looks like a cockpit for the driver and then a little one for the passenger. That's absolutely classic Mustang. And then right now the double barrels here in front of the driver, that's also classic Mustang.
Recaro seats?
Recaro seats available. I mean, this type of, if you look in here, these are all high-end finishes, and this is aluminum, and you're talking aluminum here.
How about those switches? How about the
switches are available on all premiums. About
are they aluminum?
I don't know. They're chrome. They're chrome based.
All right.
So, but in any case, I mean, what the idea there is, when you jump in the car, you just push the start button, and then you can actually set your steering, or you can change your driving mode. You can make the car be in normal, sport, track, or wet snow. So boom, you're ready to go. And this car, it's a automatic, so you would drop it in gear. But if you want, you can grab manual mode and do paddle shifters. But the idea is to be comfortable and have it reinforces the great looks here, and then let you go smile when you're driving.
Now you have a 6-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic.
6-speed manual, 6-speed automatic. Both of them were upgraded. The manual, I will say, has the best shifting we've yet to have in a Mustang. Just nice and smooth and very positive. And then on the automatic, like I mentioned, it's got paddle shifts. We've got rev matching downshifts. Just a lot of goodness.
Now there's a lot of new toys. Right there is a launch control.
Yep, there's new toys on especially on the GT. We have launch control on the manuals, which lets you set an RPM, and then it manages and optimizes the engine torque to get you off the line fast. We also have the first electronic line lock, which locks up the front tires and lets you warm up your rears if you're running a track event.
You could do a badass burnout.
I'm just telling you, it's a nice feature. I mean, all cars have backup cameras. Everything has intelligent access, which means you can just walk up to the car with a key fob and open the door.
My Ford Touch, right?
My Ford Touch on the vast majority of cars. What else do we have? I mean, we have these seats are Recaros, but the other seats are heated, cooled seats, so definitely bathing you in comfort. A lot of storage that we've picked up. We have a sunglass bin right here, fully flocked, so you can put your sunglasses in there. We have a little hidden bin inside the glove box. A lot more room in the doors and in the console.
All right, so here's my softball question.
Yes.
What's your favorite part of the new car?
My favorite part of the new car? Actually, in a way, my favorite part of the new car is how much the new car is. And what I mean it in two ways. That the exterior is awesome, then when you get in the interior, it's awesome, and the ride, steering and handling, the way the engine sounds, acceleration and braking, they're great. And then the fact that it's available with, a V6, an EcoBoost, or a V8 in a fastback, a convertible, a left-hand drive, a right-hand drive, around the world, that we're offering everything to everyone everywhere, so they can make it the way they want it.
Where's it built for North America?
It's in Flat Rock Assembly Plant, which is just south of Detroit.
All right, and speaking of how much it is, how much is it start and how much does it go up to? So what's the kind of...
Well, the range is roughly, it starts at $24,425 for a V6, and I think it can go up to about $46,000 for like a loaded GT. Mustang, actually, we've always been about fast, fun, and affordable. And all that V6 I talked for under $25,000, it's 300 horsepower. Yeah. And all the other the EcoBoost and the V8, they're even north of that. So, we think it's a very affordable, attainable product, and it's Mustang. It's Mustang, which is putting a smile on your face.
And when will it hit the dealerships? When can people go?
It's going to be in the fall, which is really, we're virtually in that season.
All right, is there something I should have asked I didn't ask?
Do most people have fun driving this? Absolutely, absolutely, and it really is fun, and I encourage people to get in that car.
All right, let me ask you a harder question. Is it better than a Camaro? Is it better than a low-power product?
Listen, everyone has their what they like. Yeah. Everyone has what they don't like. We think people who get in this car and drive it are going to really love it.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
It was fun.